Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey, everyone.
How's it going? So today is Earth Day.
Yes, it is.
And we wanted to thank Dave and DJ for sponsoring this triathlon, Aurora.
Yes.
And we love Aurora.
We very much love her. We love what she stands, the messages that she sends. And today, Dave sponsored 3. So this is an Earth Day triathlon specifically. He requested 3 videos, one of which the song and official video we did on Earth Day 2 years ago, The Seed. This time she's doing that same song, but acoustic in the forest with her band for Earth Day of 2021. Then we're also doing Soulless Creatures. So she sings as Mother Nature to us humans. She, quote, said, "It means a lot to me, and it's written about giving too much. It's Mother Earth saying to humankind about wanting her to thrive again." And the third one is a live version titled Exhale, Inhale. It was originally titled Pollution. Okay. And then Dave said, "In my opinion, the song is also about taking too much." So very cool theme here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And today, Earth Day, try to pick up some trash or
maybe
do something.
You know what we try to do is have all the lights off. Maybe it's amazing what you do if you just turn the lights off one day.
Yes.
If everybody would do that on the same day, you would see there's a lot less.
Yeah.
Pollution.
And there is a day that sometimes it's organized for people to do that. It's not always on Earth Day, but yeah, whenever it happens, we do participate.
Of course.
But
even if it's just an hour.
Exactly. Exactly. It doesn't have to be all day, but yeah, if you can pick up some trash or maybe carpool with someone, try not to use your car, see if you can walk to places or use public transport. All of those things make a big, big difference. So, are you ready to get started?
Always. Aurora is always. I'm always ready for her.
Me too. We love her very much. She's just a very, very kind soul, and we're all very lucky to have her in our generation. So thank you, Aurora. So this is The Seed. Again, this is a Nat Geo video. So
Hi, I'm Aurora, and I think it's fantastic to be here with you on National Geographic Earth Day Eve. I especially love being here because the matter of nature and the earth is such an important cause for me. It lies so close to my heart. For me, nature is definitely the biggest source of inspiration, and it's the only place I feel like I can go where no one ever asks you of anything. You can just purely exist out here, which I really, really love. This forest is a forest that means a lot to me. I spent a lot of time here as a child, and it's very nice to be back. I feel very at home.
So cute. I love her so much.
In Norway, Bergen.
Just like the seed, I don't know where to go. Through dirt and shadow I grow. I am reaching light through the struggle. Just like the seed, I am chasing the wonder. I unravel myself in slow motion. You cannot eat money on rivers are poison. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat
Look at
money,
this
oh
forest.
no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat money, oh no. Suffocate me, so my tears can be rain. I will water the ground where I stand, so the flowers can grow back again. 'Cause just like the seed, everything wants to live. We are burning our fingers, but we learn and forget. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat money, oh no. Oh no. Feed me sunlight, feed me.
You can hear the forest and if you pay
Feed
attention.
me truth and feed me prayer.
Right.
Feed me sunlight, feed me air. Feed me truth and feed me prayer.
Amazing.
You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat money, oh no. Oh no.
Wow.
Forest, you could really hear it at the end. I loved that you pointed that out, because then as soon as you pointed it out, I could hear it for the rest of the song. So that
The
was
thing is,
beautiful.
like, I try to like pay attention to all the instruments. I mean, I know it's just the guitar, and I think he was playing. Was he playing something, or maybe for a different song? He was just sitting there doing
Yeah.
harmonies, but beautiful harmonies by him, beautiful harmonies by the guitar player, by her. And I just love the way she just like lets herself vessel.
Yes.
Like sometimes she even does like movements that are almost like uncontrollable because she's just immersed
Yes.
in the situation of it all. Like, and I was like, wow, this forest, like I've seen forests like this, but only in Germany. Like in Germany, where I used to live, we also had like this really weird like green.
Like moss, kind
Yes.
of.
Yeah. I haven't seen that in the States.
The only place I have seen that, sorry, is in Oregon.
Like where it's colder?
Well, where it's wetter. It's
Yeah.
just more moist. In
These-
Colorado, for example, you go
It's
on a
too
hike
dry.
and you would never see something like that.
Yeah.
It's
Because it's
more
even
rocky.
it's even on the trees.
It's on the trees. And we actually went to a hike in Portland, remember, with Avelino, where we went to the waterfalls and stuff.
Yeah.
And I could feel like the rocks were just like alive because there was even moss and there was like water just kind of not even dripping down. It wasn't even a drip. It was just kind of like
Flowing.
sliding down.
Yeah.
It was just so odd. And I was like, I feel like everything is alive.
But it is.
You know? And it is. Yeah. So it was a very different experience than any other hike or walk that I had gone to.
Look at her face. Like,
Yeah.
that's so, I mean, how epic.
Yeah.
Let's just leave her up there
Yeah.
while we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I love about her. She is so, like, unique, and I love that her whole, like, existence revolves around caring.
And creating and
Yeah, but it's almost like it
spreading.
pours out of her. Like, I
Yes.
love how the way she dances and the way she sings is very...
Mhm.
Oh man, I don't even know. It's just very unique. It's like very just like real, you know.
Mhm.
It's like you can see that she's kind of like in a trance.
Yes,
You know, sometimes
yes.
she goes into like
And like you said, it's like she's channeling all of these feelings and all of these thoughts and the passion, and it's just so authentic.
yeah. I'm sure she's an empath because remember that one concert where we literally were like crying when she's like
I can't
singing?
forget that. I close my eyes and I see her.
But she was like literally crying because there were like literally people in the audience weeping, and she was like, "Wow, like Jesus, that's what I just did that." And then she's like, "Thank you," you know.
Yeah,
Me also. I can't forget that.
I know.
That's like really. I mean, I've loved her stuff since years ago, and I'm always excited when we do one of these. But I would so want to see her live.
I
That
would
be-
love to see her live.
And remember that guy, that a very tall guy in the audience who was just vibing
Yes.
at the concert? Like, that is so cool. Like, I'm going to go see Aurora tonight.
Yeah.
Like, to people who don't know, they have no idea. But to people who know, they know what it's all about. It's all about caring,
Yes.
you know? That's
Yes.
why I know that you're, like, in love with her, because you also are very... Alexia is always, like, much more than me. I'm kind of like a... Like, I don't know. I've always loved that you really care about like the environment and like the whole like system here in Spain.
Yes.
Like the trash
It
and
very
stuff.
much resonates with me because
But you've been like this forever. So now this is just such another way that you can aportar, how you say
contribute.
that? Contribute to the cause. But
Yeah.
you've always been like this.
Yeah, and that's why I love living here versus like in the US, for example, because yes, in the US they had recycling, and actually in our apartment building they didn't. So we would have to give our recycling to my dad so that he could add it to his weekly pile. And
No, you know, a little story before we continue. I love, that's when I kind of like knew who I was with, because we went on this trip from Puerto Vallarta to Mexico City, and it's a 12-hour drive. And then I don't know when, but it occurred to me suddenly, I was eating something, like, I don't know, like a piece of chocolate or whatever. And I opened the window and I threw out a wrapper, and she literally, like, Alexia, hit the brakes. Like, I had like just committed like some sort of like like, I don't know, like, you know. And she's like, "You're gonna go and pick that up." And I'm like, and we were not even dating, we were just friends. And I was like, wow. And I did. I went and I picked it up. And from that day on, you taught me a lesson. You know? It's like, you can't do that, you know, like, but that just the way that you stopped
Yeah.
and hit the brakes and
Yeah.
like so I'll always remember that. And that from that day on, I did learn my lesson because it's also in Mexico. A lot
That's
of people
what I was
don't
gonna
respect
say.
it, and a lot of people.
It's very
And now
common
that
there.
I see it, I can't believe it. But when we went back to Mexico, I saw how people just throw
I
stuff
saw
into the street.
a person throw
Their water
out
bottle,
like
or-
an entire, and I think this was in the States. I think this was in Florida. Their whole like McDonald's takeout bag, just like throw it out the window.
yeah,
And I was like, I can't believe that.
yeah.
I can't believe that mentality of like,
And that's where you get. I mean, because you get fined for littering? In the
of
States?
course, but you have to
Because
get caught.
in Germany,
So
it's like
what's
very, very bad.
Of
You
course,
get
but
fined like
a
a
cop
lot.
has to be behind you.
Yeah, no,
or
but in,
near you.
But even in Germany, even if you smoke a cigarette and you throw it in the street, you get fined.
But by who?
I know.
Again,
You
the
have to
cop
get
has
fined.
to be right there. So it's like, it's
Yeah,
just.
that law does not exist in Mexico,
Yeah, no.
unfortunately, and in other countries. But I'm glad that
Yeah.
you taught me that lesson.
Yeah. And yeah, exactly. And like I was saying, when we lived in the States, our apartment complex didn't have recycling. So now that we're here, it's like not only it's a total separation. It's a total like
There's a
you
sign
do it
day.
yourself.
Yeah, there's
And there's 7 different trash bins that you go out and throw out yourself, or in our case, our little tiny town doesn't have them, so the different trash services come on all the different days. But for me, that was
For
like,
you, it's
oh
perfect
my
then.
gosh, I can't believe this. Like, people are so conscious that they do it themselves, like glass goes in one.
Yeah, we have
Something goes-
so many trash
it's
cans
like-
in the kitchen. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But hey, it works. I like it. And now I know I've learned where everything goes.
Yeah.
And Alexa kind of like put stickers on there first, and there's still some there are still on there.
Yeah.
Like no paper here,
Yeah.
no paper, because I would do paper because it
Like
was
a
also
napkin.
because it was also
piece.
cotton. No, carton. It was carton, and I would paper in there,
Uh-huh.
and you would like, don't put paper. It's only carton.
Mm-hmm.
It's only like stuff that holds stuff.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but well,
Yeah.
so we are participating.
So let's take down the
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, beautiful. The lyrics, you can't eat your money.
Yes. Just the whole message is absolutely beautiful. So we're going to do the
this one.
second one. Yep.
Sorry for the yabbering, but hey, we're really passionate about, and that's the reaction, and
Yep.
I think we should react the way we want to.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think it's very good
Yeah.
for us, and I
Oh,
think that
yes.
that's what
I mean, we talked about
Dave
10
wants.
minutes about Earth, and I think we should talk
it's an
about
Earth Day
Yes.
triathlon, so I think it's perfect. Okay, Soulless Creatures.
Oh, this is also in our hometown.
Yes, true.
Never knew what is curious head of mine. Never knew what is love if kept inside. Nothing but an endless empty heart, like laying a seed within the dark. And give me a piece of your heart, and give me a piece of your soul as we go. I wouldn't mind if I can't find anything to say
That delay, it's beautiful in the voice.
All the pieces that I have lost, I have lost.
Too low?
No, no, no. Just wanted to make sure.
Come back to me after peace restores, waiting for the world to turn once more, listening to the deep magnetic sound, hunting for a victim lying down. Come back to me after peace restores. Soulless creatures, fearsome hearts, I won't mind. I got memories that travels my mind. Fear not when you go. I got pieces of your hate in my soul. Look at me now, I'm falling apart in daylight. All the pieces that I've lost, I have I wouldn't mind if I can't find anything to save our kind. All the pieces of my body is gone. Look at me now, I'm falling apart in daylight. All the pieces that I've lost, I have lost. Look at me now, look at me now. I gave both parts of me. I gave both parts of me. I gave both parts of me.
Wow.
That was
Jesus.
so powerful, huh? Like the lyrics were insane. Mother Nature really would say those things
Yeah.
to us, you know?
Crazy.
It's like there was a part when she said, I have a little piece of hate, little pieces of hate of you and me.
Mm-hmm.
That is so sad, you know, because it's like she would be like, why? Why don't you love me? Why don't you appreciate me? You know?
I can't even begin.
Yeah.
Like this would go into a major rant. I'm so how could I say it? Decepcionado.
Disappointed?
I'm really disappointed. Like
Mhm.
just with the majority like of people that have lots of like power,
Mm-hmm.
they don't give a like most people with the most resources to help this planet don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm so like I've lost like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
hope, you know.
Yeah, they're the ones that are actually causing
The war, the most
most
harm. Yeah.
harm and finding ways to take more.
To enrich themselves more
Yes.
and making the world like a worse place
Yes, by doing so.
by doing so. And
Mhm.
we could get into it, but it's like it's pointless in this video. And I don't want to be I want it to be about Aurora.
Yeah.
And about how beautiful. I mean, these notes that she was hitting, and just the fact that she got these people together and wrote the music, beautiful, almost score like.
Yeah.
It felt like a score to like some sort of movie almost.
Mhm.
But again, the way she was moving, and she has like such a talent to bring out what she feels. You know,
Yes.
she really, it's almost like she's dancing, but with the vocals and the way she moves, right?
Mhm.
It's just like hypnotizing.
Yeah.
And but just to listen, even if you don't see her, it's like I'm sure it's the same effect. Her voice is just very special.
Mhm.
She almost, I think she's almost like, you know, like Kate Bush was when she was in
Yes.
her, I think in the 70s, in her prime,
Mhm.
kind of like almost like an experimental phase, you know, of like where she could go.
Totally.
And the heights that she would go with her voice and the stuff she would do, very like artsy.
Mhm.
I feel that Aurora is in that ballpark, but she has more like a style that is with the message, because Kate Bush sings about everything, you know, like
Right.
books and history and fantasy or
Yeah.
whatever. But she's just like, she goes into that. She's focused on what she wants to sing about, which is awareness, you know. And I
Of
really,
several things.
yeah,
Because
but
she
mostly
sang
about,
about mental health as well.
yeah,
And
I know, that's crazy. I
so,
think everything, just the human experience and the planet and all those things. And but I think, is that a fair comparison?
yeah,
I've
I
never
think
compared
so.
her to anyone, but I think just like sometimes I feel that she might have some influence, because Kate Bush used to sing very difficult things.
Yeah.
And when she goes into this whole like very almost tribal,
Mhm.
right? She
Yeah.
goes into these tribal chants.
Yeah.
And those is when I
Mhm.
really get like emotional, because it's just so pure, so like from within.
Yeah.
And since she does have these backgrounds, you know, that were more like what we're into right now, the whole Norse mythology.
Well,
I showed some stuff to Alexia, and but yeah, you know, that's how the music sounded. Don't you think?
I agree. I think a lot of her music sounds very tribal, very organic and earthy.
That's what I wanted
and
to say, organic.
yeah, and this was no exception, you know, with all the strings, and even when the quiet part came and like the cellos were like boom, 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 boom,
Or
boom.
staccato.
Yeah. So beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one is Exhale, Inhale. And this
That's
one.
what I have to do lots of, not to like break down. with these
Yeah,
marathons.
exactly. So this one is the one that was originally titled Pollution, and also highlighted as her backup singer, Amalie Holt Klieve. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but
That's
here we
all.
go. Thank you, Dave. This is beautiful. Of course, thank you guys for being here.
I was a moving thing before I was a human being. I was the ice before it melts. I was the tree before it fell. My dear, come near. Do you understand what is happening? thirst. If you could fly and be the bird, then you would see the forest burn. My dear, come near. Do you understand what is happening? Who is calling me for the emergency? Who is listening to the siren singing? We are stood and somehow calm within the madness of a storm, with no solution for the scared, tasting pollution in the air. My dear, come near. Do you feel my hand? It is there. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale,
Roma's like breathing.
Yes.
A trip.
Who is calling me for the emergency? Who is listening to the siren singing? Take from my world
Wow. Jesus.
Another power.
So good.
She
Take
was
from
doing
my
some.
world.
Yeah, I know.
Take from my world no more. No, I love the what the guy was doing, you know, playing the
Yes.
percussions, but very deep
Yeah.
harmony.
Mhm.
And then the singer, oof.
She
Wow.
added something.
And
For
that
sure.
guitar, the whole beautiful one take. You know, did you see? There was no cuts.
I noticed that.
Those are the special moments, man. To capture that in one take, and maybe they had to do it a couple of times, but hey, beautiful.
And I didn't mention this in the last one, but I loved that she was barefoot in this one and the previous one. The first one, she wasn't in the forest.
She wasn't barefoot?
No. And I was even like, something is weird about her. Like, what is it? Like, those shoes are kind of funny. Like, they're kind of clunky, like tennis shoes. And I'm like, what shoes does she normally wear? And then I was like, that's it.
Because
You know, she doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I
so
also wanted to...
maybe it was dangerous in that wet moss
Well, yeah.
to be,
You know,
I don't know, whatever.
I mean, there's... Yeah. You don't know what you step on. But what I wanted to say also in the second one, I love that she's always wearing a dress.
Yes.
I've never seen her like in jeans. or,
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
like that's so nice that she's so free. You know,
Yes.
she dresses very...
She makes her own costumes from what I remember
That's
Dave
awesome.
telling us. Like, she always has these two-piece like skirt and top or dress. And in this case, she had like a little like, and I think she had it in the first video too, like a, I don't even know what to call it, Sosten.
Yeah, bra.
Something like
whatever.
I don't know, some kind of something.
And you know what I love about her hair
outside.
is also, it's so cool because she has long hair, but she also has hair. She has like 2 haircuts, and so she never has to take out her hair from her face. It's never in her face,
Right.
Which is
Yeah,
so
because her little
yeah,
thing is so
but it's so
short.
convenient for a singer that
Mhm.
because you know how people like artists spend how much
Yeah.
time they spend getting their hair out of the face
Mhm.
most of the time.
Or to put product to prevent it to go. In the second one, I think when she was doing this, it was kind of in her face a little bit, but she just leaves it and she just kind of goes with it.
Of course,
you know?
but I love that she also has very long hair. She just has like 2 different lengths, and it's just
strands.
very random.
Mhm.
It's just very original. you
Yeah,
know? I've
she-
never really talked about that, but I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've never really seen her with one length,
You're right.
or it's very short,
Mhm.
or it's like long and short.
Yes,
know?
that's true.
So,
That's true.
but just her whole like vibe and her whole originality is very
yeah.
awesome.
It is.
It's
It
good.
really is. And very
Positive.
strong messages, especially for Earth Day. So
Yeah.
thank you all so much for watching this. You know, I feel like we've said a lot about Earth and how we feel. And,
Yeah.
you know, the reason I failed to mention this, so I'll just add this very quickly. But the reason why I love so much like the trash system here is because it got me thinking, you know, it's little actions that we can all do in our daily lives that really add up. You know, just the simple fact of separating our trash into 5 or 7 technically different bins is so powerful because it's the daily things that count. So if we can daily do one thing that could help, I think that it takes a village, you know, to make a difference. So
Yeah.
anyways, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to Dave for sharing these wonderful and powerful songs with us. Thank you for sharing just the love of Aurora. I think through the years, we've really, really come to love her so much more
And thank
every
you that
time.
you do it on this channel.
Yes.
You
Yes.
can also do it on somebody else's channel.
Exactly.
So
And
thank you.
we very much appreciate that because we can see what she's doing. You know, we see her and we thank her and we appreciate her and all of her followers, you know. So thank you all so much for being here. Have a wonderful Earth Day, hug a tree or something. And we hope to see you all in the next one.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.